Everyone, Andy here, and welcome to another video story mod showcase, where today I'll be featuring the Steam and Power mod, which is obviously another Steam engine mod, which I think I already featured one of these kinds of mod a long time ago, but actually I couldn't remember. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? And so, everything we need is of course in here. We got things from boilers, pipes, to engine wheels, engine itself, and of course we got some additional stuff we need to featuring this mod. Okay, so now first of all, in order for you to build a steam engine, obviously you will need these three things first. So first of all, you will need a boiler block, which obviously, to be clarified for those who want to try this mod in survival mode, you will need a tons of tin bronze in order to craft all of this, because it is extremely expensive. As you can see here, for one single boiler block you will need 2 tin bronze plate, which will need 4 tin bronze ingots. Along with that, you will need 2 soldering iron and 1 soldering iron and 1 silver solder bar, because this is for one block. But okay, before we move on to point out something, first let's just move on to this thing, which is a boiler control panel. So yes, it's actually more complex and such. So you need again a soldering iron, a silver solder bar, a tin bronze plate, a hammer, a wrench, a clear cross, and a temporal gear, just for a control panel. And locally you only need one, obviously. So now I want to highlight something. If you only have one block, there's bad news for you. It wouldn't work. Like, as you can see here, there's literally 0 liters of waters of 0 liters, which means that you could not add any waters, which means that this thing won't run. So in order to make this thing run, you will need at least 2 blocks. And now if we place this thing again, and now you can see, and we have 50 liters. And when you kind of expand it, I place it nearby, such now we will have a 50-liter increase, which now we have 100 liters. Now just go and make a 2x2x2. So now we'll have 150 liters of water. So that is somewhat a lot. And for the firing torch, you will need a boiler water valve, which is again a lead solder bar, a soldering iron, again tin bronze plate, 2 nails and strip using whichever you have, and a wrench for one of these guys. And I'll just place up here, and boom. Now you have a fully operational boiler machine. So now I'm just going to throw this thing away, and now we'll just move on to other stuff. So now, of course, for a steam engine, you need, of course, some water. So now I'm just going to put around 8 liters of water inside here. Now we got 80 liters, which is very nice. And now, okay. And in order to, boil the waters inside here, you will need tons of coals, which you can do by just placing them down here. And there we go. Now the charcoal is gonna burn nicely and done. And also this thing, as you can see here, the temperature is also rising up. And it will only work if it is set to 100 degrees Celsius, and then you can start using that power to power any kind of machine you want. Okay, so with that, now let's move on to the main thing here, which is the steam engine and the combustion pipe. So now, firstly, before you want to set this up, you will need this thing, a straight pipe. I would recommend building 3 of them, because you will need some space, obviously. So now for a normal straight pipe, you will need a hammer, a tin bronze plate, again a lead solder bar, and 1 soldering iron for 1 straight pipe. For, of course, all the purposes, you can use either curved pipe or a T-shaped pipe. Depends on where you want to build it and how you want to connect it. So for a curved pipe, you just need a straight pipe with a hammer, so obviously. And for the T-shaped pipe, you will need now 2 of them again. A soldering iron, a lead solder bar, and a saw. And so with that, and now all you have to do first is straight pipes. That is weird. Wait, what? Why is straight pipe not connected? That's weird, to be honest. Okay, so now I think I'll just create from behind. Normally, yes, I don't know how that happened, but let's just move on. And after that, we just kind of install the steam engine, which you obviously grab and buy using 3 rusty gear, a wrench, a lead solder bar, a steam engine piston, which you can grab it from smithing. I would think it's around 2 tin bronze ingot required to, smith to make this thing. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Again, soldering iron and lead solder bar is basically a requirement for almost every single items in this mod. You also need a lump of fat, of course 2 tin bronze plate, and 3 rusty gear. I think I already said that. Alright. And now obviously we're not finished yet. Now just take a block of grass. And oops, I almost forgot this thing. You do need a wooden axle to play the steam engine wheel, which you will need a windmill rotor, 3 tin bronze plate, and you need a connecting rod to the steam engine right here, which again is craftable by smithing some tin bronze ingot. And then, as you can see, we have fully assembled our steam engine, obviously. So now you can see, of course, there's no power because this machine has not been kind of fully powered up yet. So now what we want to do is just kind of increase that. Okay, I know it's night, but it's already 100 degrees Celsius. And you see here is the steam pressure. And I want to highlight at the point in this video that the implementation of the system called overpressure hasn't been added yet. Maybe in the future, but not for now. So what it is basically that if you add too much water around about over half the maximum amount it carries, for example this is 150, if you have around like 75 to 80 or more, like the steam pressure will rise up, and the more water you add, the pressure just kind of increase. Okay, it's just getting dark. Okay, there we go. Okay, the gold just started to run out, so that's the water. Okay, so and eventually it would explode. And how big is I think it depends on the boiler itself. Obviously now, of course, let's just try ourselves with some mechanics. So I'm just going to try out some pulverizer. Obviously, I do need. Where is it? There we go. And oops, almost forgot about this guy. Okay. So now we're just gonna just press it like this. Okay, there we go. Now this thing is running. Just one more, and now we're just gonna take this one, and finally, there we go. As you can see, it's extremely fast. Like, what is it? I do need to, of course, but not this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some of these guys down here, and as you can see, it's actually basically running at the maximum capacity. And yes, like I was saying, like in terms of consistency, in terms of powers, well, this thing it just beats windmill energy by a mile. However, consider that you will need a bunch of tin bronzes, a bunch of charcoal, because you will need them to kind of heat up the water, and you also need to kind of resupply this thing a lot. So, like, if you don't have that much of tin bronze lying around, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, because I think in the end game where you have tons of resources already, yeah, sure, just kind of go with what you want, but to be honest, if you don't have that much of resources, just stick into windmill because it just requires mostly of woods and stuff, and maybe some coppers. I think so, at least compared to this, which is horrendously more expensive. And how expensive am I talking about? Well, to put that into perspective for a lot of new players, in order to make a tin bronze ingot, you will need to alloy it from some tin bit and some copper bit, ratios around 80 to 12, which is basically it. If, for example, you put like 88 units worth of copper inside and melt it with kind of 12 units of tin, depends on what you want, as long as the ratio is still kind of being the same at the maximum, then you can create one tin bronze ingot. However, since you need more than one, I mean it at least 10, so it all depends on you, obviously. Now, so that's it for today's video. Anyone to try the mod yourself, the link in the description down below. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you like this video, be sure to press that like button. That will be heavily appreciated. And also, if you want to see more of my video, be sure to press that subscribe button for more of the story video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.